Okay, hello everybody. How are you? Great to be here as always. Today is Tuesday, the 4th of February. Just a reminder that tomorrow, no live for about 7 days. Obviously, if I can make time, I will come on. But as Jane was saying yesterday, we're going to concentrate just for a week on doing things that we need to have time to do, if that makes sense. So I might not be around in practice. I'm not planning on being around for 7 days. Don't panic. Okay, I'm not going away. Just other important things need to be taken care of, and I'm making time for those important things. And that's why I'm not going to do lives on those days. Obviously, if something pertinent arises and you guys need to know, then I will certainly jump on. And if I can make time, I'll jump on and do an ad hoc one as well. As far as Onpassive is concerned, I had a look at my OES today. Didn't see anything new that needs to be brought to your attention. As always, guys, please log in on a daily basis. And obviously, between myself, Marty, Chris, and others, we will update you if you need updating of what is going on. Talking of Marty and Chris, if you haven't listened to Marty's live today, go and listen to it. Very, very powerful. He was certainly talking very openly, certainly talking extremely passionately about not only his predicament that he's in as far as his life is concerned, but also the reasons for why he is sticking to Onpassive and doing the things that he's doing. I felt it was a very, very good live. So if you haven't, go and listen to it. And it resonated with me loads and loads and loads. Time moves on, doesn't it, as they say? And to listen to Marty today, that jogged my memory of 5 years ago of what he was talking about, shows how long we have been on the Onpassive journey, in a good way, by the way, not in a bad way. Also, it really did inspire me to do this live today about fulfillment. And what Marty was saying, really, between everything that he was talking about, was a very important point. And that is, we all want to fulfill our lives in one way, shape, or form, don't we? Whether that is in a financial, monetary situation, whether that is a time freedom situation, whether that is for us to be able to help other people in whatever way that we can. We want to be able to fulfill that part of our desire, dream, destiny, whatever you want to call these things, is part and parcel of why we are sticking with our journey of Onpassive. And why am I mentioning this in the same context as Onpassive about fulfillment? And this really goes back to what Marty was saying about how he's been approached. I have as well, on so many occasions, to do other or look at other businesses. Some I have had a look at, but everything keeps coming back to the same thing. Number one, is this an open book for everybody to succeed, or is it a tiered type of thing? I got one only just before Christmas saying, we really love your content and what you do for Onpassive and how you are, and blah, all the big URs and all the rest of it. And if you come on board, you will be instantly promoted to blah, 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 whatever it may be. That's no good for me. I want to be part of a business where everyone has exactly the same opportunity, and it is up to them to make their way within the business. I don't want to have or be part of any business that gives preferential treatment to certain people because of their presence that they have either within another business or within a group or all the rest of it. And this is why I really resonated so much with what Marty was saying today, was that for me, there really is only one business that I can see that will fulfill my tick boxes of what the possibilities are. That for me is more important than earning money. I mean, me and Jane were talking about this today, is that, you know, our pot is getting smaller and smaller. And, you know, there is going to be a cut-off period or cut-off point, okay, for us to have to do something else. And before anyone says anything, when I mean have to do something else, it will mean me and Jane going back to doing the job, going back to work to make ends meet, to pay the bills. That is just reality of life, unfortunately. Even though we are hanging on for Onpassive, because we certainly do believe between the pair of us that this is the answer. You know, we have said time and time again, and I've said it to you guys time and time again, there is no plan B for us. As far as an online business is concerned, Onpassive is it. You know, if Onpassive doesn't work for whatever reason, there is no let's move on to the next one. You know, people say, oh, you've got to have a plan B. You've got to have your fingers in other pies and all the rest of it. Not for this guy. I'm way too down the line of emotional investment, of time investment and monetary investment with Onpassive to even do anything else. There is no plan B for me. But I also realize and understand that if I want to be able to fulfill my desires monetary wise, if I want to fulfill my desires of what I can do for my family and help others, then I'm sticking to Onpassive, because it's the only business that I've seen that allows me to generate the wealth that I need to, so that I can do other things, but also I can talk openly about Onpassive to other people to come along and join it, because I know that they then have exactly the same possibilities to make money that I'm going to as well. Marty mentioned a very good point at the beginning of what he was saying. He was saying that, is he going to get off the mark quicker when we get going again in Onpassive than other people? The answer to that is yes, I will be as well. Why? Because quite frankly, a lot of people know me. You know, I have a big organization, and all that adds into my starting point in Onpassive. Has that opportunity been open to everybody to be in my position? Yeah, you're damn right. You know, me, Marty, Chris, Michael Williams, and many others as well, all stuck our heads way above the firing turret an awful long time ago and started openly doing lives, videos, being the loudmouth or whatever it may be, and taking the flack because of it as well. This also made us more prominent. It made us more noticeable, I suppose, within the Onpassive business. And obviously because of that, then I have managed to grow a very large organization within this company. All these things point to and add to reasons of why I'm still here. Why would I want to jeopardize, give up any of that to move sideways and have to start again? It just doesn't make sense. And that this is also part and parcel of the reason that I don't want you guys to. You are time invested in Onpassive. you are financially invested, emotionally invested, all in Onpassive, but I'm damn sure that you want to fulfill your destiny with this business. And that means staying the course. It means having the opportunity to be able to do the things that you want to as well. Success comes at a cost. You've heard the stories so many times about those that succeed have had the biggest adversities to get to where they are. You know, that's not a myth. That is not a story that's been picked out of a hat. That is not where people use that and tell their story, because they've actually had a real rough ride of ups and downs, of adversity, of knockbacks, having to brush themselves down countless times to get back on that horse once again and go again. We've, in our own way, had it with Onpassive. I'm not advocating by any means that we've had it worse or even close to what our CEO Ash Mufareh has had, but we've all individually had our own knockbacks, whether that be from family, friends, individuals, from where we thought we'd be right now, or all these sort of things. Okay, it adds to our story, you know, but they are still knockbacks in one way, shape, or form. And this is why I believe for us to fulfill our desires or our wants, whether that be monetary, whether that be time freedom, whether that may mean helping other people in humanitarian areas or not, then we need to have a vehicle to do that. So you come all the way back round again, and maybe you might look at something. Okay, someone's come to you and said, listen, I'm tired of waiting for Onpassive. I've got this new, whatever it may be, come and have a look at it. And you go and have a look at it and you start comparing one to the other. For me, nothing yet has come across my table that is going to say, yeah, this is another Ash Mufareh. This is another Onpassive. I can understand where this is going. All of them, bar none, are MLM, get rich quick, inviting tears, blah, blah, blahs. Okay. I've been through that ringer so many times, to the extent of when I saw Onpassive, and I've told this story many a time, Jane said, and I said, this is the last one. There is no more. There is no more hit and hope. There is no more invest this, you're going to get that back. They run off with your money. There is no more of the pie in the skies. I liked Onpassive from day one because I could get my head around the simplicity of it all. And that is very, very easy. Sell something, make a commission, build that organization, get bonuses on team volume and what you're actually selling, and then you can build from that. Makes perfect and easy maths for me. I understand it. It's really how business works anyway. And this is exactly what our CEO is trying to do for us. Producing something that we can sell easily, make a commission on it. Everybody loves it. Everyone's happy. We're all making money. What could be easier than that business model? In my opinion, nothing. And that's it. So when I was listening to Marty today and he was talking about things that jogged my memory from 5 years plus ago, I was going, wow, isn't it amazing how naive we were that long ago about Onpassive? I mean, don't forget, this is when we just started, and we were very naive in those early days to what this business is going to be. There was no big website, and we didn't even know what the products were going to be. We only just had the name Onpassive before that. And, you know, we certainly didn't have the insight then to what we have now and how big and the possibilities of this business can be. Back then, it was all about having a marketing platform where people could go and you can use the products and services to enhance what you're already doing online, but you can make a commission off what you're selling with for these enhancements, targeted traffic and website builders, all these sort of things. And that's what we thought it was going to be in those earlier days. But that wasn't the full plan of our CEO, Ash Mufareh. He wanted to go where we are now. That was his true plan of Onpassive. Have things taken a turn? Have they gone up and down? Yeah, they have. But one thing we should all remember is he's still here. He hasn't done a runner. He hasn't chucked the towel in. He hasn't gone, I can't do this anymore. This is just too much. I've got too much outside influence of people trying to knock me back. He said, no, no, no. I am going to do my damnedest to pull this through for us. And that is really why I know that if I stick to this, if I stay in, if I continue with the dream of Onpassive in me, as well as what he is doing, I know my success will be justified. And that is exactly why I want to fulfill my choices that I've made. I want to be able to be in a position where I am financially okay. I've got the time freedom, and then I can start helping the people I want to be able to help. This is the business that I'm sticking to. This is where I'm comfortable. I love you guys. You're my family. You know, I come on here on a daily basis and I speak to you. Is it face to face? No, it's not. It's screen to screen. But many of you have met me personally. And I hope and I think that me and Jane, we're exactly the same now on a screen as we are when we meet you. Everyone says I'm taller. Doesn't matter about that. Okay. But as far as what I am like and how I am, it's easy to be yourself, isn't it? And that's something else that I have learned through Onpassive. I've learned to embrace my persona, my mannerisms, the way I am. You know, some people don't like me because of it. Well, you know, something that's on them and it's not on me. I would much rather be relaxed. I'd much rather be myself, because then you don't have to meet, or you don't have to make up this pseudonym and false, sorry, I just dropped my pen, false person that you are. You know, you can just be yourself.
You know what they say, darling?
What's that?
You can't be everyone's cup of tea, because that would make you a mug.
Yeah, you can't be everyone's cup of tea, because that would make you a mug. And anyway, I am diverse. I am diversifying a little bit, aren't I? But the bottom line is that I know we come on here on a daily basis, and I don't want to use the word preach. I want to use the word help, or bring something to the table that is valuable, that might help you guys, that might inspire you a little bit to dust yourself down a bit and go again for another day and another day. And guess what? If you're going for another day and another day, we are that one day closer to phase 2 of Onpassive. Every single day that goes by and you are still here in Onpassive, you are one day closer to phase 2. When's that going to be? Don't know. I saw somebody in Marty's chat complaining because we say that it is coming whenever it's coming and all the rest of it. Listen, when we give our opinions, it's our opinions, but we shouldn't be chastised for giving our opinions. You know, we are humans at the end of the day, and we are only trying to feel the way of Onpassive, to try and interpret things, to make a little bit more sense of it. And do we get it right? No, we don't. You know, we don't get it right all the time, but some of the times we get it really right. And that is what I hold on to, is that I still believe 100% in my heart that this is the business that is going to give the rewards to me for my dedication, for my belief, and for my steadfast resolve in staying the course of this journey. It remains to be seen. Of course it does. People are going to say, are you deluded, Red? You must be out of your mind being here for 6.5 years, not earning a penny out of it. You're still here, blah, de blah, saying the same stuff, blah, de blah, all of these sort of things. But I think I know something that you guys don't know. I believe that this is the company that is going to be the one where I know I was right in thinking and feeling the way I do. I don't feel at all that Mufareh will let us down. I trust him, I believe in him, and I certainly believe that he's going to pull this through. Otherwise, he'd have jacked it in yonks ago, wouldn't he? He would have asked us for more money. He would have done so many things that would have been real red flags to me, but he hasn't. You know, they really are positives in my eyes that he doesn't want us to stress. He doesn't want us to feel anxious about this period of time we're in, because he's taken all the flack. We're just hanging around waiting. And it's amazing, isn't it? How few people can actually do that. How few people can actually just wait. Go about your life. Do whatever you want to do. You know, pop in now and then again. You don't have to come here every day. It's fine. Okay. Just do whatever you want to do. It's absolutely no problem at all. But if you believe, like I do, and many of you people over there, okay, that remaining positive within the Onpassive family is certainly going to pay dividends in the long run, because people will know the ones that stayed the course. People will come back to you and say, you've always believed in this, haven't you? And you can hold your head up high and say, yeah, from day one, there was something about this company, something about Onpassive, something about what I believed in. And I knew on my here inside me that this was the right choice. I still believe that. This is why Jane and I, okay, still do what we do. We can hold our head up high in the knowledge that my conviction of what I believe is the right one. Some don't get it. You know, I can't change what people believe. You know, I can't change why people take shots at me and other people on a daily basis because of my belief in Onpassive. They ridicule me, they slag me off, and they make money off the back of me talking to you guys. Absolutely fine. That's on them. You know, I can't change what other people do at all. All I can do is what I do. I can only do me. And I like doing me. Anyway, guys, that's it from me for today. I hope I haven't gone on too much. Remember, if you have or you haven't seen it yet, okay, go and watch Marty's. Thought it was very, very good today. Very inspiring, really uplifting as well. And it certainly fired me up listening to Marty talk very openly about things, okay, that weren't necessarily Onpassive, but certainly really did inspire me today to keep that faith of Onpassive. Okay, really was good. Anyhow, just one moment. Mabel Chan, thank you for the text. That's very kind of you if you're still on here. And by the way, exactly what Mabel's done there. I love the nice messages that you give me as well. Okay, you know, I do get some bad messages as well, but there you go. So anyway, guys, you stay safe. I'll see you in 7 days' time. Not going anywhere. Still here. I'm just resetting a few buttons and doing things that I need to sort out. Okay, if I can get on, I will do. Okay, I really just need a few days to sort quite a bit of stuff out at the moment. All right. Anyway, that's it from me. There's Jane. She'll be back as well with me. We're not going anywhere.
Hi guys.
Don't panic. Okay. Wherever you are, enjoy your week, whatever you're getting up to. Like I said, if you are, if something happens and it needs to be brought to the table, I'll jump on. Otherwise, stay safe. Okay. Stick to the course, and I am convinced everything will be okay. That's it from us. Bye for now.